Hi everyone, my name is Anali and today I'll be reviewing this limited edition Moana doll from the Disney store. This doll was released on March 2017. She is a limited edition of 5,500 pieces and retail for $130. Okay, so to start off with the review, let's take a closer look at her packaging. As every 17-inch limited edition doll, she comes in this very big box. They are usually white, but this one it's a little bit more of a beige color, and it has a beige pattern printed all over it. We can also see the Disney Store logo here on the top, and then the window display has a geometric red pattern. In the bottom of the box, we can see the name of Moana in her kind of logo type. And it also says limited edition 1 of 5,500. On the sides of the box, we pretty much have the same in a smaller scale. The only difference is that the window display has a white printed pattern. This is a full view of the right side. And we have the exact same thing for the left side. In the back of the box, we have the logo of the movie again. It says Moana. And then we have a description of the doll in English and then in French. And of course, it states that the certificate of authenticity and the display stand are included. Alright, so to have a better look of the doll, I removed the top part of the box. And here I have my certificate of authenticity. My doll is numbered 2584 out of 5,500. The background that this doll comes with, it's kind of like a painting of Motunui, or that's what I believe. It looks like an island. You can see some palm trees and the ocean and also a lot of sand in the bottom. Okay, so now let's go into the doll herself and let's start taking a look at her beautiful face. I think this doll is really beautiful and very movie accurate. I just love her sweet expression. It's very different from the first limited edition doll that came out, and I think it's just great to have the same character but with different expressions. I think that's just fantastic. And on camera she looks very shiny, but she really isn't. And again, I just love her face. My only problem would be her eyebrows. I think they are way too thick and they are not that dark. I mean, with this extreme lighting, you can see that her eyebrows look gray instead of a dark brown or even black. So I think that's a little bit of a problem because they are way too thick and they are very light colored. So I think that's a little bit weird. But overall, I think it does work with her facial expression. It does work with the doll. So not a big deal for me, but I think it could have been a little bit better. The hair of this doll, it's actually very simple. She comes with this dark brown hair color and it doesn't have a particular hairstyle, it's just kind of there. And she comes with these beach waves that have a lot of gel to them. But I think it works. I think it's kind of movie accurate and it doesn't look that bad, so I think it's okay. My favorite part about her hairstyle though is her flower crown. I think it's a beautiful piece. I love the fabric they used to resemble the leaves. And then these little flowers that she comes with, I think it's just beautiful and movie accurate as well, so I really like it. Moving on to her outfit, which is the one that she wears at the end of the movie. She's still wearing her grandmother's necklace, and I believe it's a little different from the previous limited edition doll. The necklace still opens and it kind of has something inside. I can't say that it's to fit his heart because I mean she already put that back, but it has something there. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's a very nice detail and I love that her necklace actually opens. Then we have the top, which is framed by this beautiful brown braid with some beads on it, and then we have this feathery texture made with fabric, and I think it looks just beautiful. The design is just perfect and it's very movie accurate, so I just love it. Then the skirt starts with a beautiful belt and it's all this beautiful kind of flowery embroidery, and I think it looks just amazing. And then it has this first layer of leaves that if you pay closer attention you can see some water drops on it, so I think that's a beautiful detail. Then the rest of the skirt is divided in two layers. The bottom layer, it's this kind of fringed skirt and it has a gradient effect on the bottom. I think it looks very beautiful. And then the upper layer is this bunch of leaves, and I just love that they also have some embroidery on it and also some water drops. I think it looks very nice. She has her cape tied with this kind of rope, and here it's where it looks a little bit messy because it kind of interferes with this thing that I don't know if it's part of her top or it's part of the cape. but it has pretty much the same design as her top, so I believe it's the top. And it also has this arm cuff that it's very similar to the top as well. Cape itself, it's pretty much the same texture as the top as well. The only difference that I can see is that they added little spots of different tones of red to give it like more depth and more volume, which I think it's a very nice detail. But I would have liked to have more volume with more of this kind of leaves, because if you lift them up you can see the fabric underneath, and I don't think that looks very nice. But it is a very nice piece because it's also lined with this beautiful fabric, and it's a very interesting, and it looks like a very good quality material, so it's very nice, but I wish it had a little bit more volume. This doll comes barefoot, and my favorite detail is that she comes with some sand in her feet. I think that's just a beautiful detail, and it's kind of like something that they did for a lot of Moana's merchandise, so I think it looks beautiful and it's very, very cute. She also has this leaf accessory on one of her feet. It looks like a combination of her top and her flower crown, so I really like it. And lastly, as an accessory, she comes with her oar, and it's a very beautiful and detailed piece. I think it's a little disappointing that it's the same piece that they used for her first limited edition doll, but it's alright. It is a beautiful piece and it matches the design of this doll, so I think it looks very nice. Okay, so I think that's basically it. I will give this doll a 9 out of 10. Just because I think that we are not getting the same quality that the Disney store has been giving us the last years. Like, for example, I don't think that this doll is worth $130. But that doesn't mean that I don't love her. I think she's beautiful and every detail was very well captured. So I'm very happy with my purchase, even if I think that she was a little bit expensive. But I do have to say that I love that they gave her a different body type because it's a little bit more accurate. So for that, I think she could have the 10 out of 10, but I'm gonna stick to the 9 out of 10 just because I believe that the quality of the Disney store, it's slowly getting a little bit lower. But overall, I do think that she's very beautiful and she is worth having. And I know that this sounds like very contradictory, but yeah. I hope that you like this video, and as always, thank you for watching. Bye! Very simple. Look at that highlight. Oh my god, yes girl.